In the first 8 days of the month of June, the rainfall was 17 millimeters, 8 millimeters, 0 millimeters, 13 millimeters, 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters, 17 millimeters, and 8 millimeters. Write down the modal rainfall for the first 8 days of the month. Now the mode is the number that appears the most. So in this case, what is the mode, right? The mode is definitely 8 millimeters. Notice that 8 appears once, then twice, then 3 times. Indeed, 8 is the value of this data set that appears the most. It is the most popular value of the data set. So the modal rainfall is 8 millimeters. Next, we have to calculate the mean daily rainfall for the first 8 days of June. Now, for the mean is the average. So for the mean, you have to add up all of the numbers in your data set and divide it by the amount of data values that we have. So we have 17, 8, 0, 13, 8, 10, 17, and 8, which we got from here. We add them all up, and then we have to divide it by 8. When we add them all up, we get 81 millimeters, and we have to divide 81 millimeters and 8. When we divide these two, we get 10.125 millimeters. So that means that the mean daily rainfall for the first 8 days of June is 10.125 millimeters. Next, we need to find the median. Now, the median is the number that is in the middle once the numbers are arranged in order. And so here we have these numbers arranged in order. We have 0, 8, 8, 8, 10, 13, 17, and 17. And we know that 0 millimeters goes with 17, and then 8 goes with 17, and then 8 goes with 13. And so we are left with 2 numbers that are in the middle. And once you're left with 2 numbers in the middle, sometimes it's 1, but in this case it's 2. Once you're left with 2 numbers in the middle, you have to find the average of these 2 numbers. So we add these 2 numbers and then divide it by 2. 8 plus 10 is definitely 18. So we have 18 millimeters, and we divide that by 2. And 18 divided by 2 is a 9. So that means that the median is 9 millimeters. Next, our goal is to determine, it says, if it did not rain on any of the other days of the month, calculate the mean daily rainfall for the entire month of June. Now, the entire month of June contains 30 days. And so in order for us to find the mean, we have to add up all of the data values for the month of June and then divide it by 30. So we have to add up all of the amounts of rainfall for the month of June, which is, and then we're gonna divide that number by 30. So the first 8 days, it was 17, 8, 0, 13, 8, 10, 17, and 8. Remember, after that, it didn't rain anymore. So that means that the rest of the data values are gonna be 0, all right, for the entire month of June, because it's gonna be 0 millimeters of rain because it didn't rain anymore after that, right, after the first 8 days. And so we put zeros here and we divide that by 30. And so we have 17, 8, 0, 13, 8, 10, 17, 8, and all these zeros, we add them together, and our result is it's supposed to be 81, not 80. Our result is 81. And the reason why it's 81 still is because when we add 17, 8, 0, 13, 8, 10, 17, and 8, we get 81. So it's supposed to be 81, not 80. So it's 81 millimeters, all right, 81 millimeters, all right? And then we have to divide that by 30. Why 30? Because there are 30 days in the month of June. Now, what is 81 divided by 30? So let's do that. So 81 divided by 30 is going to be 2.7. And so the answer is 2.7. 2.7 what? 2.7 millimeters. Now we don't need this, the 2 decimal places. And so we move that, we don't need this. So the answer is 2.7. 81 divided by 30 is 2.7. And that's the answer to this question. 2.7 millimeters is the answer.